So, I'm Farmer John, hanging out with Farmer Ryan here.
That's awesome.
I've been here for working with you guys for many years.
Right.
But now officially full time
Right.
with like a couple weeks, and then
2
I'm
weeks.
finally on farm, which feels great.
3 weeks on the farm, which is that's excellent. It's been an awesome 3 weeks.
I'm happy
Look forward
to
to
be
many,
here.
many more.
I am super happy to be
Yeah.
here.
So there was a lot of excitement around offering you this job, but then you accepting this job. Tell us a little bit about accepting the job. Tell us a little bit about your thought process as you received the offer and what that was like.
Yeah. So Aimee and I have been in the back of our heads trying to figure out to where how could we work more with you guys over the years.
Sure.
And I think we've brought it up,
Oh yeah.
you know, but never seriously.
Yeah.
But then when it actually came, at first I was like scared, like how am I going to do this? Like what?
Right.
And then just started getting more intentional, more thoughtful, praying,
Yeah.
and just realized that this is a totally God-led thing that it needs to happen.
Yeah.
But no, it felt good. Excitement. I thought I was going to really miss my old job, but it was just everything that I thought was going to be kind of an obstacle.
Yeah.
Just blew right open. The door was wide open.
So, passions. When I think of your family, you guys are passionate. You live passionately. You live wide open. You know, you and your wife Aimee, you have 5 children. You have a dog named Dorothy. You have some birds.
True story. Yeah.
You have a food truck.
We have some chickens in your barn.
And
too.
some chickens. How did those passions play into this move?
Yeah. Well, when God speaks to you, you have to listen, you know, and you can choose to go against that or you can choose to go with it. And when we decided to do this, you know, it lines up with our family values, you know. It makes sense, you know, with our passions, our values, but then when we felt that calling that we needed to be a part of this food system, like we just felt like that's what I'm called to do.
Right. So this is a passion project, but it's also a job. So talk a little bit about your expectations.
Yeah. So my 2 expectations going into this were very simple. One was to ride on tractors.
We can provide.
If I was going to take a farming job at Vintage Meadows, I want to be on some tractors. And yes, my expectations have been fulfilled.
Right on. Great.
And the other expectation is to be outdoors more.
Yeah.
And definitely outdoors a whole lot. And it feels so good.
What are a couple things maybe that you've learned, you know, 3 weeks in here, that you won't ever forget?
You know, I've had a farm before. And I've done some of the, little smaller scale things, but then when you scale them up to some of the, you know, so I've learned, you know, just how to operate a tractor properly, you know, how to throttle up, throttle down, you know, I like simple things like you taught me about the trailer, where the way you put the block, or just like little things like that. But those are just like some of the little things that I've learned so far. So I'm excited to learn big, you know, systems and like things like that. I'd be curious to learn about too. You know?
A few fun facts. When you were a kid,
oh boy,
what did you want to be when you grew up?
I remember my grade school yearbook. I wanted to be a pilot, so that's like maybe like 2nd, 3rd grade, like super young. But then as I got older, I think I wanted to be a realtor. Yeah, those are the 2 things.
All right. Hobbies. Everyone has a few hobbies or had a few hobbies. What's your top hobby?
Yeah, well, I love time with my kids.
Sure.
I love time with my wife. But like some of my personal hobbies, like outside of the family, I love fishing. I love being outdoors. We bought a canoe last year. I think canoeing, it's really fun.
Yeah.
So I love all that.
Fun. Your favorite cut of steak?
Yeah. My favorite cut of steak. Well, I love your grass-fed ribeye.
Yeah. That's hard to beat, I have to say.
Huge fan.
And of course, your favorite meal involving chicken.
My favorite. Okay. I thought about this, so I have 2 that I think I would say. One, if I wanted to get a little fancier, I would say chicken cacciatore. It's like an Italian style with like peppers and red sauce.
Sure.
But then the simple, plain old John just loves a whole chicken, you know, in the crock pot or in the oven or whatever, and just a plain old whole chicken.
Yeah.
Raised out on pasture.
Oh, that's great. Oh, man. So it is definitely a pleasure. It's an honor to be a part of Vintage Meadows with you.
Yeah.
So glad you're here. The the future is bright.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So,
Happy to be here.
Yeah, good deal.
Every day's